Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Okay, so I just did 1 hour, not 1 hour out. 1 hour and like 20 minutes to get here to 192 and Hickory Tree Road. Yeah, so it's been like 3 weeks since I've been cycling. Okay, so before I tell you the story, just gotta tell you what I'm drinking. For a moment, let me switch the camera around. Hold on one second, I have some gloves on. Excuse me. Alright, so here I have 1 cup of chocolate almond milk, 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar, organic coconut sugar, and 10, or actually this is 8 dates. I had another cup of chocolate milk, the same thing, but with 10 dates before cycling. And yeah, so that's it. It's very, very sweet. Alright. Alright, so as you can see there, that drink looks very delicious. Here's lighting, I guess. Here's better. Yeah, so I'm still in the 9 kilo challenge. So before I go into the story, just want to say, don't give up. Please, don't give up. It's not worth it. I gotta put that as a title beside the 9 kilo challenge, vegan challenge. Hold on, truck is passing. Very good. Alright, so I talk for a while, like 5 minutes or something like that. Alright, so yeah, please don't quit, don't give up. I wasn't gonna go cycling today because my hand pump just wasn't working properly, and when I was pumping, I got really close to the limit. I mean, my limit, which is 85 psi. My tires hold maximum 120, and I know people say that you should pump all your tires to 110, but I just do 85 because I checked online, that should be like the minimum 85 psi. So I started at like 76, and then every time you put the pump in, you lose a little bit of air, and then I'm just pumping, and then I keep checking, I'm not even close. So every time I put it back in, it loses air, and then it got down to 60, and then I just want excuse me, I just wanted to quit. But I kept trying, kept pumping, and yeah, so it took me like 20 minutes. Usually it takes 20 minutes, it's, once you're just pumping into a high PSI, it hurts, and then this thumb started to get a blister. Another thing is, it's so sad that my cousin, he passed away today. Yesterday, my sister said it was last night, but the news said it was yesterday afternoon, and it was suicide. And, basically, he lay down in front of the tracks, and the Amtrak hit him. And yeah, and I feel so sorry for his family and his sister. My sister has a really good relationship with her, and I don't know what was in my cousin's mind. I haven't seen him for over 10 years, and I wanted to, to go to the site where he was killed. But, I was just clueless, And yeah, so all I have to say is that this is the second suicide that I know somebody that committed suicide, and I just gotta tell you guys, if any of you have any suicidal thoughts, please reconsider. It's really not worth it. Just all I have to say is change the channel. I remember probably, I think it was maybe 2003 or maybe 2002. A friend of mine, brother, he says, you need to change the channel. Not so close. You need to change the channel, because during that time in the 90s and the early 2000s, the only thing I was watching on TV was BET and MTV. And then he was like, if you want to be smarter, you have to change the channel. And since then, I changed the channel, and wow. So I changed the channel, and I started learning so many things. So yeah, after that, I started watching History Channel and Travel Channel. It's called the Oxygen Channel, and what's it called, the Outdoor Land Network or something like that. They just outdoor sports, and yeah. So all I have to say is just change the channel. When you meet people, be willing to experience new things, and yeah, that's that. Please don't give up. It's not worth it. Make sure you change the channel, because if you're sad, you just need to change the channel. Sad, just think of this: sad equals change the channel. Okay? Sad equals change the channel. I keep thinking again of my cousin. I think he was a very shy guy, and I didn't really know him that much, because I just spent time with his sister, because his sister was my age. I didn't really, in the night, the early 2000s, I didn't really spend a lot of time with him, because he was like 3 or 4 years younger than me. So I think what you need to do is, ask yourself, what are you passionate about? And do that, save your money, do that. Or do other things that don't cost any money. You know, write down your thoughts. You know, put deadlines near your thoughts. Okay, and you will get there if you really want to. You will get there because when I was sad, all I did was save my money, and once I got paid, right, instead of saving the US dollars, I converted that money into Filipino dollars, pesos. So whichever, like if you're sad, you want to leave the country, just save your money and convert a percentage of that into the currency of that country. And that will get you closer where you want to be at, right? Yeah, so you just need to just save your money and change, okay? Experience different cultures, right? Make new friends with different countries. So, you know, just simple question, you know? Like the other day, maybe I think it's like last week, I was listening to the story of these two guys. One guy is a YouTuber, and maybe like last month he just got over 1 million subscribers, and he was talking about the story about how he met his friend. His friend is the cameraman, and basically they met in college, first year of college, and the guy, right, the cameraman, all he said was, "Hey, I don't have any friends. Do you want to be my friend?" And he said, "Yeah." And that was in 2007, and they've been friends ever since. And you know, that's all you have to do. You know, if you're sad, if you know you're into scuba diving or whatever, you know, I think my cousin was into maybe anime or something like that. I don't know exactly, but think about this: if you're interested in anime, you know, save your money, convert it to yen, Japanese yen, and just go to Japan. And you know, think about this: how long you want to stay there? If you just want to go vacation, you know, save your money, you know, stay there at least, you know, two weeks or something like that. Or if you want to live there, save more money, look for some jobs online, do some searches on Google, and you will get there. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Whatever fascinates you, just do the little things to get there sooner. And another thing I have to talk about is your wants and needs. I learned this, I think, 2007. I was a subscriber for Success magazine. The article goes like, well, basically, I guess it was like a quote. Do you want it? Do you need it? And can you live without it? So you have to think about that. You know, starting like with your phone plan. You know, do I need to pay? You know, I remember in the early 2000s, I was paying close to $100 a month, and it ended up being more than $100 a month. No, actually not so early, maybe 07 or 08. You know, I was making calls overseas. That's when I started learning Portuguese. I was making calls overseas just to practice my Portuguese. Just to call overseas to have someone speak to me on Skype. And, yeah. So, think about that. Do you want it? Do you need it? Can you live without it? Get rid of a lot of things and put your money where you really want to go, and just do that. Don't think about I don't have enough money, this and that. You have the money. You just have to figure out what you want, what you need, and can I live without it? Then once you think about that, you won't have any thoughts like that. So you can live a long life if you just think more. I think Einstein said the difference between the non-successful and the successful people is that the successful people think more. So every day you should think more. Alright, so now let's get into the story. So about 3 weeks ago, when I was here, coming this direction, my crank arm came off one time, right? Then going back, it came off 4 times. And so that day, no, I think the next day, I went to the bicycle shop and I told them, what is the problem? And they said, oh, it's your crank arm. And then he showed me where's it messed up. I said, okay, no problem, I have another crank arm. And then he put the new crank arm on, and then he wiggled it, and he said, oh, it's the bottom bracket, you need a new bottom bracket. That's going to cost $50. And I said, okay. So how long is it going to take to order it? And he's like, oh, I don't know right now. If I tell you, I'll be lying, because that day it was like I think 3 days, I think 3 or 2 days before Christmas, and they say they placed orders a week ago and they still haven't came in. So what you can do is you can leave your bicycle here for 2 weeks, and then we'll order it. Some ants biting me. So I didn't do that. What I decided to do, just order the parts myself and the tools, and I did that. So that was Christmas week, and then I was just busy that week and the following week after that, and then the New Year's, I think 2 days before Christmas Eve, I got sick, and then maybe a week ago, or probably a week ago, I got better. So that is the story, and so bicycle running good now. I hope you enjoyed the story. So I'll see you for breakfast. Alright. Close. Alright. Back. And got 700 mils here. When finished, refill it another 300 mils. And then I just put 10 dates, 5 bananas, 3 tablespoons of organic coconut sugar, and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and I'm going to do 1 cup of coconut milk. Put that in the blender, drink that. Once I finish that, do the same thing again. We're going to have more than, we're going to have like 1,200 calories. breakfast and then lunch. Alright, so got it right here. And some right here. Perfect. Good. Good. I'm watching Joey Carbshan's video, The Vegan All-Stars. Are you a vegan all-star? I wonder, what does it take to qualify? If it ain't good enough for your eyes, it ain't good enough for your stomach. That's from Gary. Yoski. Alright. See you for lunch.
I like not eating meat. Go vegan.
I gotta go vegan. I gotta go vegan.
Go vegan.
Hang on, is this a new Stevie Wonder classic? Go vegan. Go